Hi everybody, this is Anthony from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So you see a lot of things happening on my desk today, and I wanted to try something out. I've got, as I mentioned to you, lots of stamps. So I thought, well, let's try and make our own labels. So I've got these labels and I love them. That is why I bought them. And I realized, hi, but I also have a lot of stamps that could possibly make something to do with that. So I'm going to actually try that today. Going to try making some stamps with what I have. So I'm doing botanical ones today, and that is why the desk is in such a mess, because I'm going to be using all of these. And I am going to use some splatters. I'm going to use some like labels. I've got lots of labels over here on the side. I've got more labels here, and I'm just gonna play. Let's put it that way. And because there's so many stamps over here, to get it right is going to be a problem to show it to you. But and then I've got a box of scraps over here. Okay, so I'm gonna try and use my scraps. How's that? So I am just gonna continue playing. I've got this here that might seem like I can maybe use it. I'm using Bundle Sage in Distress ink. I also got Tea Dye in Distress ink. I've got the VersaFine Clay Fallen Leaves, and I've got VersaFine Clay Morning Mist. Okay, so these here I think I'm gonna have to stamp like secondary stamping, and the other ones we'll see what we do. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start here, and you need to forgive me, because what I'm going to do is I am going to try and put my stamps back, simply because it's just gonna be too much of stamps lying around at the end when I'm done. So if you can just bear with me in that manner. Okay, so I want to do the green one first. And listen, you can do it with whatever colors you want. I've got just so much of colors over here as well. I like Bundle Sage, so I'm doing it in Bundle Sage. Okay, and then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and get this to be a pretty decent stamp. Okay, I say that and then I move it. So but it came out pretty decent, right? It came out not too bad. And then I'm just gonna put it back here. So my desk is going to get messy, and I apologize, but it's gonna be what it is. Okay, the reason is there's way too many stamps, but I think I've already said that to you. And let's try, I'm thinking let's try some very light, okay, very light background stamping, kind of. Oh my word, I don't even know which side is the right side on this. I guess it doesn't matter, because I can always turn the stamp around if I figure out which is the right and wrong side. I mean the paper around. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that there. Okay, so I've got some light stamping there going on. I like that. It's looking good. Yeah, and then also if I don't put it back now, I'm not going to know where to put it back. So I'm thinking, let's see what would look good here. I like that stamp there, but I want something that's going to fit in. So I think this one's going to work. And I actually waited for this particular stamp to come so that I could use it. And I think I'm going to use it. I'm still going to stick with my Bundle Sage, but on this one I want it as dark as the border. Okay, kind of like that, maybe at an angle. And I'm not going to be particular, guys. Oh my, that is so cute. Okay, maybe I must bring my Bundle Sage over here. closer to me. Yeah, so that is looking nice. I just want to put this back. So I'm not going to do a lot. I'm just going to do a few just to give you an idea. And then I thought, why not use some splatters? Some splatters all over the place, right? Some splatters. Let's just put this lid over here. I thought maybe let's just do some splatters. Oh, yes! Like that. And then we'll cut it off, okay? And then I thought, why not also do some writing, some, you know, maybe something, whatever it is, like these, yeah. How's about that? So I think maybe this one here. So let's turn it over, and then let's do this here, which is the right side. Okay, like that. Okay, and maybe something going across here like that. Okay, so that didn't come out too clearly. Let's just stamp it here to see if it's a clear. Okay, so it is a stamp that's not too clear. So I'm gonna try the stamp again, but let's maybe put it in the gray now, the grayish color. But let's secondary stamp this now. Okay, so let's do that, and maybe that. Just want to pick up how many stamps I need to do before I should put it on the paper. So that's quite dark. I think 2. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to put that there like that. Okay, gorgeous. What I did wrong was I rocked the stamp, so it's not very clear, but it is what it is, and we can move on. Let's try another stamp. Okay, so let's put this back because these things are so tiny, but if you don't have it right, you don't have it right. Okay, so I'm gonna try one like this. This is a very old stamp of mine. Don't know how old, but I'm gonna try this one now, right? And I'm using this one because it's not too hard to cut out. I'm trying not to use, like, see, that one is a bit difficult to cut out, hey? But it would make an awesome stamp. We'll do that. We'll do that, hey? We'll make one like that. So let's do this one here, and let's find another piece of paper for it. Let's do that. Okay, and I think I still want to stick with bundle sage, and then I'm gonna move on from there. Okay, how's that? So just something quick, and my bundle sage is not juicy, so if you're wondering why I got the oxide, which I've never used, so I can pull out the oxide one. Maybe I will, I don't know. Oh, that's lovely, because it's got like its own little how can I put it, part to it, like distressed kind of thing to it. So let's put that there. Let's take another, I don't know, I want to turn that stamp that way. So I'm thinking a long floral stamp, but a thin one. So let's see. Oh yes. So what about this one here? Let's try this one here. Okay. I think that might work. I think that might actually look quite nice. So let's put that there now. Also with the green. So I hope you're all well, and I've been wanting to do these for ages without, you know, I don't have the time. So I think I am going to, let's try and get it in the middle. Okay, I shocked. Oh man, I moved it, so I don't know what kind of image you're gonna get. Oh, a pretty decent one at that. Yeah, so it's very light. I'm gonna go and try and get my VersaFine out. I mean, not my VersaFine, my bundle sage out. But oh my word, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I've got the oxide one here now. Now I don't have a color that is like a pigment ink, okay, in anything close to this. So the next one we'll stamp with that, eh? Okay, so let's try that. Then let's take some of this, let's take some of that, what you call it, distress part. I mean, you know, these little dots or whatever. And let's add that here. And then I think I want something going across there. But I think what I want to do is I want to make sure that whatever I choose in terms of writing is going to sit underneath there. And maybe this one here. Okay, this one could work in terms of writing. Okay, and I think I'm going to stamp it here first and then stamp it maybe with the distress oxide here. See which one yields a better stamp. Ooh, this one is a little bit clearer. It's a little bit lighter, hey, but it's clearer. So I'm going to add that there. Okay, like that. And I can tell you it's a bit crooked, but it's okay. Let's put that back. And then what I think I want to do is I want to continue with this here, but I don't want to use I don't want to get myself dirty as well. I don't want to use these colors here. I think what I want to use is I want to use some tea dye now. I'm going to use some tea dye and I want to add. Yes, maybe you don't like it, maybe it's not for you, but I think it looks pretty awesome. Yeah, so very lightly did I put tea dye on it, and then I'll show you know everything to you just now. So we've got that one and we've got that one. I'm not happy with that there, but I can always restamp it, eh? Okay, so let's do another one now. Trying to think let's do an oval. Okay, let's do an oval because I have an oval stamp over here and I'm thinking it might actually look quite nice. So let's try this over here. Just gonna put it in like that, and obviously I'll need a bigger page, but I'm gonna keep that and I'm gonna keep the other one because I think you know we've got enough to work with over there. Right, I think on this one here I'm gonna do the brown. Okay, I'm going to try what is this? This is the fallen leaves. Okay, so firstly, fallen leaves is pretty dark. I didn't realize it was so dark when I bought it. So definitely not that. Second one. Okay, so I need I need to go on the second. So I'm going to ink it again over here, and I know I'm not going to go on the first one, but I am going to go on the second one. Okay, like that. There. Okay, now that's, oh, lovely. So now this one here, when I bought it, the pictures showed that you can actually stamp like, I don't know, like this one here, which let's see, it's like if I only knew, you know, like you can put it like that. Okay, so I'm gonna try it, but this time around I'm gonna go, no, actually before I try that, what I think I want to do is I want to bring in this stamp again. I want to bring in the stamp here, okay, and I want to put it here. Want to use a fallen leaves again, but very lightly do I want to use the fallen leaves. And I think I want to just maybe stamp and release. Oh yes, 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 yes. So you can see that it's not all over. It's not all over. The stamping is not all over, just on certain points over there. And then now I'm gonna go in with my fallen leaves here. But what I'm also gonna do here is I'm not going to stamp a second time. I'm gonna stamp it once. You know what? Even though, oh wow, this is a pretty stamp. Even though that is wonderful, I think for the amount of space that we have, maybe I'm gonna go with this one here so I can put it on this side here. No, it's also in that direction. Silly, 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 silly. No, so that's not gonna work. This one here might work. Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna work. So let's try the fallen leaves, but darker now, following the line of that stamp thingy. Okay. Oh yes, love it. Okay, so that's that. Sometimes I do get excited. I like this one, and I think I'll do another one. So what should we put in the middle here? Okay, so I think now if we want to do something in the middle, it should be maybe a nice word. Okay, what about this here? That's pretty, but I don't want it to be square, right? So do I want anything in the middle? Maybe I don't. Maybe all I want to do is come in with some splatters. Maybe I want to come in with some splatters. Okay. Here, I'm going to take fallen leaves. I'm going to just, whoa, yeah, so second generation stamping. But yes, I love that. Okay, so I just added that, all over the place over there. And I think now what I'm going to do is this goes here. Hey, this goes here like that there. And then I think what I'm going to do now is I am going to, let's put this that way. Let's say, do we have a nice word or something that we can use? What about, ooh, what do we have here? Can we use this over here? No, let's go for a word. And I don't have a lot of words out. What about just 1911 or Paris? Should we just add Paris there? What about 4782? That looks nice. Oh, what about this? No, I was just gonna say, what about that? Okay, so that's one option. The other option is we have some other words that we have lying around here. Let's see. Should we add that there? Should we add that there? Yeah, I think maybe this 1874. I think that would work. Yeah, let's try this 1874 there. Okay, so it is like, you gotta play with it. I'm just putting it here because My goodness, which is the right side? I don't know. I'm gonna stamp it to see that. Yeah, that didn't help. Let's try here. This was an 1874. Really? I took a completely different one. And that's why I was trying to figure out how. That does not look like 1874. Oh my word. It doesn't look anywhere near 1874. Let's try 1874 again. Okay. Let's put the 1874 here. So it does take a long time for you to be able to work it out. So I'm going to just do that. Okay. Like that. And you know what? Don't rock it. When you rock it, you don't get the best of images. Now, I'm learning. Okay. And then the other one I wanted. I think this might work. I'm not sure. We'll try it out. Okay. Where we add that there. Yeah. And maybe here at the bottom as well. Cool, bananas. Okay, so that's quite nice as well. Now let's try something else. Okay. Let's go with gray now. Let's try the gray. So let's close this one. That was pretty intense, I must say. This is pretty intense. Let's try the gray. Let's see if we get we get something with the gray now. And what should we go with this time around? Should we go with a proper label this time around? Like, something like that. Okay, let's try this one here. Okay, and let's put it on a stamp. No, that's too small. What about this one? Yeah, let's put it here. And then let's ink it up. Yo, can you see how juicy it is? It's just sticking on. Well, it's brand new, so I haven't used it as yet. So, oh yeah, let's see if the second one. No, we're gonna go with the first one. We're gonna go layer stamp one. Okay, we're gonna go stamp one. Ooh, it is so juicy that it's so sticky as well. Okay, I like it. I like it. Oh, did I do something there? Okay, doesn't matter. Let's put it here. Like that. Don't rock, don't rock. Oh, yay! Oh, that's pretty. I like that. I like that compared to fallen leaves. Didn't realize fallen leaves was that dark. What should we do here now? Then maybe we should add more text. Maybe this time. Let's add. No, that's way too big. I still think. What is this here? Okay, let's add this. This is like kind of. There we go. Let's add this, but let's not add such a dark layer. Hey, just like that. Stamp lightly, and then just add that there. Yep. Okay, and then I think what I want to add is let's look for a nice nice stamp here now. On this one, okay. Oh, that's too long. Just gonna look for something over here that we can use in there. Okay, let's look if we've got any I'm looking for something that I can put sideways. Okay, got that. We've got this here. I don't think you can see them. We've got this tiny one, so that looks so cute as well. I didn't even take out all my stamps because there's way too many. So let's go with this one here. let's go with this here, because I think this is going to give us a nice, a bold image, if I'm not mistaken. I want to go with that one there. Yeah, I think I want to go with that one there. Yeah. And let's just add it here. I think I want to go there and maybe there, like that. Yeah. Oh, pretty, 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 pretty. And then I'm going to go, let's put this back. Going to go with a bit more of these splatters. I got lots of splatters. There. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with maybe some wood. So I need to find something that's going to work over there. Okay, the size. I didn't bring out my other one. I should have, because there was this more over there. But let's see. I think I want to use Paris. Oh no, but that's stumped. That's all together. No, that's too big. I could have ran to get my other one, but I just don't know which folder it is in. No, that's not gonna work. Can do 1842. Let's, before we do 1842, let's see if 6604 will fit. Yes, 6604 is gonna fit. So let's rather do 6604. And I want it quite dark. Yeah, this is the right one. 6604. Yay! Yeah. Okay, so I've played around. I think one more I'm going to do, and then I'm going to call it done, because it wasn't supposed to be a too long video. I just want to give you an idea of what you can do with the items that you have lying at home. I mean, you know, in your stash, because you certainly will have all this in your stash. But this time, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go with, I'm going to try the tea dye. I'm going to try the tea dye. I must admit, I like the bundle sage the best. Okay, I like that fresh, just trying to put the stamp straight. That fresh look of it, if you get what I mean. The stamp is not staying. I mean, that's not nice. Why is it doing that? Okay, so obviously it's not cut properly, so maybe this is gonna work. Okay, I'll try that. It doesn't matter now. Taking it out, I'm gonna use it. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try it over here like that. Yeah, it's not gonna be straight. Okay, just so that you know, not gonna be straight. Okay, I think these ones were not supposed to be straight. If I looked at the thing, what's this word? If I looked at the picture of it, they weren't totally straight. So maybe I'm asking for too much. Let's try this one here. Okay, yeah. But before I try this one here, what I want to do is maybe I'm gonna use this here. Okay, like that, and just gonna add it here. Okay, so I think after this, what I'm gonna do is I am going to come back. Now what I want to do over here is, I think I'm going to use maybe vintage photo for this here. I want it a little bit darker, right? So maybe vintage photo we could use for this. Let's see, like that. Okay, and let's add it here like this. Oh yes, it made a difference. And where did I take this one out from? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it here. Okay, and then I think what I'm gonna do is on this one I am just going to do some splatters in vintage photo and thing. What's the other one called? Tea dye. Yes, let's go a little bit darker. Yeah. Yes. And same stamp. I think I'm gonna do some tea dye and maybe some tea dye over here as well. Okay, right. So what I'm gonna do now is I am going to I think I'm going to put the video on pause. I'm gonna cut them out and then I'm going to show them to you. How's that? Okay, I'll see you shortly.